So we have 25 degrees Fahrenheit. We've got to convert that to Celsius. Okay, one or the other. Celsius, Fahrenheit, Fahrenheit, Celsius. So since it's already in Fahrenheit, we've got to convert it to Celsius. So this formula is easiest because it will tell us what C equals. It's got C by itself. So look how I put 25 where the letter F goes in the formula, and I copied everything else down. Now the next part, just be careful with your calculator. Do 25 minus 32 first. Makes -7. And then divide, and I don't know what they're looking for decimals here. So -3.8 repeating. I actually cut off that part of the question. I don't know what it's looking for decimals, but this is good practice. If it wants the hundredths place, or in other words, if it wants the second decimal place, then I'm going to say -3.89. Or if it wants the tenths place, which is the first decimal place, I'd say -3.9. Because remember, with rounding, you round according to the depending on what the digit is directly behind you. Like if we want to round to the third decimal place, the digit behind this is an 8. That's a 5 or greater, so that tells us to round up. So depending on where it wants you to round, that's our answer. And then I'll do this one too. C equals, oh wait, this isn't a good formula. I'm not going to use this formula because that involves extra algebra. I can skip that because we have this formula for Fahrenheit. I can find out what the Fahrenheit is by just plugging in, and then I don't have to deal with fractions. Both formulas would work, okay? But one is easier than the other. So to find Fahrenheit, you got to multiply first according to the order of operations. And that's a -63 because a positive times a negative makes a negative. And then careful with your calculator. Look, think of it this way. If you had owed $63 and then you put $32 towards your debt, towards what you owed, you should still owe money, right? So it should be negative. But in my calculator, I'm going to make it negative and add that 32. So -31 is my answer for this one.